What's going on, guys? It's Arrow here. Yeah, been a minute. Um, we're back. I plan on posting a little bit more. Here, maybe a video every 5 or 6 days, maybe twice a week. We'll figure out something to get more active on YouTube. Um, so today I'm gonna be sharing with y'all a few of the games I did off of the stream. Because as some of y'all might not know, I've been streaming on Twitch. I've been pretty happy with the success that I've had on Twitch. So we're going to be doing regular Ultra League today, and we're running a fun little team here, and it involves Articuno, Mew, and Registeel. That was horrible timing on that, but yeah. But yeah, we got Articuno, Mew. We're running Dark Pulse and Focus Blast, and Registeel we are going to be running, well, yeah, the moveset that you're supposed to run on Registeel. And that is Flash Cannon, Focus Blast. While Articuno we are running Ancient Power, which the Asian Milkman would very much so say is the wrong moveset, but we don't listen to Derek, so yeah. But anyways, let's get into these battles. I'm not running Glaceon. Come on, guys. I'm bad, but not that bad. I believe these battles should be a little bit sped up, about 1.5 speed. So we get a battle set up, and let's see how this one goes. Articuno into Eska. So what I'd like to do, this matchup's pretty cool to me, because like Eska resists everything that Articuno has. Articuno also resists. So it's one of those like I'm negative, you're negative situations that is pretty fun to deal with. But alright, no shield there, so we're going to answer with no shield of our own. And for some reason on this game I decided to run a Swampert. I don't really know why. But we mess up. And we come in Mew, because after they've Mega Horned once, we can take a Mega Horn, but like we prefer to shield that. Just save some health on our Mew. We do a great, because we're attempting to just not kill and get a little bit extra farm, but we end up killing anyways, so yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. Hit an excellent, and we draw a shield there. So this Giratina, I'm hoping that this is indeed going to be a Shadow Sneak. It is. We are able to get to that. Oh, no, he uses another shield, which to us is perfect. So this is a weird matchup. So he comes into Cresselia. I Icy Wind this, and what I'm hoping is that it doesn't have Grass Knot. Otherwise, I'm kind of very scared about this matchup. Alright, he throws a Moonblast into our Articuno here, which I'm very happy about. And, yeah, so just going to continue to hope that this is not, in fact, Grass Knot. And it is not. It is Future Sight. This person actually has a good brain on them, and they're not running Grass Knot. So kudos to them. If you don't know why I hate Grass Knot, just yeah, don't watch any of my Twitch streams from last season's Ultra League. So we go for the Earthquake there, and it does in fact land. So what we're trying to do here is just get to that Earthquake, and we do in fact get there. Pretty happy with the fact. So we're hoping that he doesn't shield. He either doesn't shield this, or we're gonna hit a nice C-Wind later. He doesn't shield. To eat this charge move, and I switch to my Articuno. I'm gonna shield this. It would have been close if he hadn't shielded that. If he had shielded that, but I definitely would have gotten that Icy Wind off. So I don't know who would have won that game in that scenario, but yeah, we go ahead and take that first game there. We're gonna switch up the Swampert. We just Registeel is kind of better in the back line here. It's more secure, so we're gonna just lock that in. Yeah, I don't know why I went Swampert for a second there. Oh, in my mind, literally during the game, I'm like, if a Lapras shows up, I'm gonna be so mad because we're not very good with Lapras. So in comes the Escavalier here. So we're gonna Icy Wind here. And we went one over, which we really shouldn't have. He switches out into Cresselia. We're gonna Icy Wind this, which we don't need to. We can really just switch straight into Mew, but we Icy Wind it. And I think we mess up here into this little matchup here. But Mew is kind of a hard counter to Cress. And I love that. That's one of the reasons I love Mew in Open Ultra League. So what we're going to do, we're going to charge up a ton of energy. We're going to throw this Dark Pulse. We're hoping to get a shield here. We may not get that shield, but we do. So with that, now we're able to farm down. Alright, so I'm going to farm all the way down, I'm pretty sure. And we decide not to shield this. It's going to do a lot. Moonblast comes in. Alright, so now the Cresselia is gone. We have 2 Dark Pulses banked. He comes in with a Fable. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch to Articuno to buy us time. He switches back out. It's going to be that Eska. So we're going to shield this. We're hoping that we can draw his shield with the Icy Wind. And we do, in fact, get the shield, I believe. Yes, we get the shield. So Articuno's I'm pretty happy with what Articuno's done now. It's in Dark Pulse range, so he can Mega Horn us and counter us down. We have a Dark Pulse ready. We know that. So we're going to go ahead and Dark Pulse here. Yeah, with that landing, like, we feel really good about this game because we have Registeel in the back and there's nothing he can do. We even switched the Mew out because we're just like, yeah, we don't want to let Mew go down. Mew doesn't deserve that. Alright, so we get away with that there. And, yeah, nice little game. We've seen 2 Escavalier leads. So, keep bringing them on. We kind of play well against them. So we get a Swampert lead here. And most people will always shield their Articuno on the first Hydro Cannon. I'm not going to ever do that. Reason being is I do not want to give up my shields first. It can flip the matchup in the 1, but I still win the 0 very, very stably. So I get this Icy Wind off. He's already Hydro Cannoned me once. And he's going to get off another Hydro Cannon. We see him end up CMP tying. It is going to be, for him to get to his second one, it costs 9 times 2, 18 turns. While it costs me to get to my second one, 27. He should have 3. We're going to attempt to get to this Icy Wind. We do actually get there, and that makes me really happy. We're going to just let Articuno go now that his Swampert's gone. Come in Registeel. He switches into Snorlax. So what our play here is, we're going to Focus Blast. We want to get both his shields right here. He does shield, because we do have that Mew that we want to hit a Focus Blast with. We shield this, and thank goodness we did, because it is an Earthquake. But yeah, we're already at that Focus Blast again. We're going to go ahead and throw another Focus Blast ourselves. We're going to switch into the Mew. Mew does not appreciate these licks, but it is just tanky enough in Ultra League to take them. Body Slam comes through. We're going to go for the Focus Blast here. And something really funny happens here. Like, it's a standoff. And I love it. Because I was not throwing a charge move. I wasn't throwing a fast move. I'm just wanting that extra farm on Registeel. I'm never going to shield my Mew here. Alright, Meteor Mash comes through. We're going to go ahead and... yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit a Focus Blast here. He's charging up a ton of energy, and that's reasonable for him. This Focus Blast isn't going to kill, but he's charging up a lot of energy. His best chance is to bait and throw an Earthquake. So I'm guessing he was probably, what, 6 energy away, because he probably charged up to 100. 70 plus 35. It's just, I had CMP tied on the first Body Slam, so we got that off. 70's a lot. It might be 65, 35. He might have actually had both moves. I don't remember how much Earthquake is. Anyways, but we take that game. Pretty close game. Alright, so it takes us a second to find an opponent. We are currently at 2,554 ELO at the start of these sets. That ELO score has gone up a little bit, but we'll show y'all what it goes up to at the end of the video. Articuno into Giratina Origin here. This is a great lead. I do think I misplay this game a lot, but he switches into Cresselia, which easy claps for our Mew here. We're going to go ahead and straight Dark Pulse here. And yeah, there is not much that this Cresselia can do. It's going to be hitting these Moonblasts, but like, it's not a threat to us. We do actually get our attack fall here, but that's okay. We're not in awful spots by any means still. Is this the game I really misplayed? There was one game I really played badly. Alright, Moonblast. We can go ahead and no-shield that, and we get to the Dark Pulse first, which is very intriguing to me. And what do I come back in with? I would think I would go in with Registeel. So he gets another, we shield that, and he throws another Moonblast, so it's telling me his moveset's Moonblast Future Sight. So we do come in Registeel. Flash Cannon is going to, it should KO here. Might have been not a bad idea to, okay, so he comes in and he throws a charge move. We get to the Flash Cannon, and the reason I don't shield this is I'm thinking he's got energy, why wouldn't he bait? Like, it just doesn't, yeah. So we Flash Cannon that thing. We get one Ice Shard through. That's literally all we needed to do. We're going to Ancient Power this thing like 3-4 times. 1, 2. Gonna let this. We're going to shield this one. Get the Ancient Power off. We're just hoping we get a boost, but we don't actually need one to win this game, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Lapras versus Articuno, just Ice Shards, Ice Shards, Ice Shards on Ice Shards. I believe we get to the Ancient Power. Oh, we tried to switch. It didn't work out. But knowing our health on Registeel, we feel pretty comfortable. Yeah, we're just going to Focus Blast this thing. We're going to charge up an extra amount of energy, probably to 100. And this Lapras is going to go down to the Registeel. And we just hope that the Flash Cannon's enough on the Giratina. So, get rid of the Lapras. Giratina comes back in. It's going to be a CMP tie, so we have no problem shielding that. It's going to be that ominous win, so I'm just praying that he didn't boost. Because I couldn't see if he did or not. Turns out he didn't, and we end up taking the win there. Alright. So, this is game 5. I believe we're 4-0 in this set, and we're facing right. 0813. So, we get a Giratina lead, which is a great lead. Like, such a good position to be in. So, in this matchup, we're going to be throwing the Icy Winds immediately. He's going to get one off before we can Icy Wind it. We pull up our switch window. We kind of expected a swap there. Just do a little bit of damage and switch out is kind of what I was expecting, but it didn't happen. So, yeah. Dragon Claw, not a big deal. So, in comes the Eska. And I think this is where I messed up. I think throwing this charge move was a mistake. We switch into the Mew. Oh, we eat a Mega Horn. Like, why are we doing this? Why are you the way you are? Right? But yeah, we're going to just go ahead and try to get to the Dark Pulse. He's going to CMP tie us, which is kind of bad for us. Draw Run. We are going to hit a nice and try to get some farm. And to our luck this time, we are able to. In comes the Giratina, and we're able to get that Dark Pulse, so we played that really well in essence. He lets it go. And this is where I messed up. Because I come in, I do the right thing, and I come in and Icy Wind this thing, and switch to Registeel. Why am I not throwing Focus Blast here? Like, all I gotta do is throw Focus Blast 3 times in a row. Like, and I win this game. And my idiot self thought it'd be a great idea to just throw Flash Cannons, but it's okay. No reason for us to shield it at all in this moment. And we're going to throw the Flash Cannon. I feel like we might have lost a few fast moves there, but it's okay. I don't think that is what lost us the game in that scenario. Okay, so another Surf's going to come in. What was I thinking? Just throw the Focus Blast. They're like 5 energy difference. And that's one turn. Alright, he doesn't shield. I think at that point he had given up, honestly. But it's okay. Surf's going to come in. And we're going to get off another Flash Cannon here. And we try to go to the Articuno to get off an Ancient Power. And that was a big mistake as well. When we could have just shielded a Surf and probably gotten to another Flash Cannon. But, you know, it's okay. It be like that sometimes. We take this other Surf, and that's going to be that game. But let's just move on to the next set. Okay? Alright. Granbull lead. So this could be Snarl or it could be Charm. Alright, so this is going to be Snarl. So what we want to do here is no shield this, because we don't like giving up our shields first. And the way this matchup works, if we've really got to stop throwing Icy Winds at whatever comes in. It's not a bad play by any means, but we have something that walls Cresselia. We don't need to debuff it first, if that makes sense. So we're going to play this very cautiously. Moonblast is going to come in. I'm going to charge up to quite a bit amount, and I'm going to... Am I going to go all the way here? I hit a great on purpose. Because I know I'm going to take a charge move here, and I know I live it, so I'm just trying to get as much energy as I possibly can. And I think I barely miscalculated, because he ends up getting another charge move. Do I end up shielding? No, I let it go, which that is another thing that I wouldn't have done. But it's whatever. He comes back in the Granbull. We're going to go ahead and throw the Dark Pulse immediately. And I believe we're going to switch Mew out because we didn't want it to die. So we switch Mew out. He comes in Melmetal. This was a really good game, now that I think back on it. So we Ancient Power this thing? No, not Ancient Power. Icy Wind this thing? He's going to use his energy to get rid of us. There's no reason for us to shield this in any capacity. So we come in Registeel. Come in Registeel. We're going to shield the first one here. Alright, we let this next one come through. Superpower. We're going to go for the Flash Cannon. What are we doing here? What are we doing? He doesn't shield. Great. We're just sitting there like, oh my lord, what have I done? So we go for the Flash Cannon here. We're going to go ahead and shield the first one of these. Close Combat comes in. We get off the Flash Cannon. And at this point, we know he beats us to the next Close Combat, so we're just praying to live it. He gets there. We're about 4 turns away from that Flash Cannon. Close Combat comes in, and bam, we live. So we get off the Flash Cannon. It's going to kill. So what we absolutely have to avoid is switching out into Mew. We know that Mew wins CMP over Melmetal, so we're just going to let Mew come in naturally. And we're going to hit that Dark Pulse, and we're going to win that game. Pretty nice game there. A little bit of a mishap. I shielded the wrong things, but ultimately we came out with a win. Can't be mad at it at all. Alright, the oddest one. I believe he was streaming this on his stream whenever we battled. It was a good game, if I remember correctly. Articuno into Eska. All these Escavalier leads, man, in Ultra League on this fine Thursday morning. But yeah, Articuno is okay with that. We're going to hit that Icy Wind. He's going to throw immediately, so that gives us free reign to switch out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We throw immediately because he let us. Alright, cool. We get off an extra Shadow Claw. This is an easy shield for us. So we're going to attempt... Okay, switches to Snorlax. So what that does for us is it just says, hey, Focus Blast this thing. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to Focus Blast this thing. It's going to be pretty nice. And at the health Mew's at, this Snorlax should have to use another charge move. Yeah, he does end up using another charge move. We're okay with that. We're going to come in with Articuno here. And 1, 2, 3. We were really hoping that we could just get rid of the Snorlax without having to take a charge move, but it didn't work out that way. He comes back in with Eska. We're going to Icy Wind this thing immediately. It lands, so we're just hoping we can farm it down. We are not able to, but we hit. He only is able to get one counter into our Red Steel. He has a Cresselia. And yeah, that's pretty much GG's. There's not much he can do here. He knows this. I think he's going to stay in it just for a little bit longer, and then he's going to end up quitting out. I just love Mew's versatility as a safe swap. It doesn't really have any hard walls in this meta. Blasted and Obstagoon in the Ultra League Open meta is beyond... It's so high. But yeah, this is definitely a fun team to run. I would probably... the only other Mew set I would try on Mew is potentially Flame Charge Dark Pulse. I think that Dark Pulse is so necessary in Ultra League because you're able to hit so many things neutrally with it, and you're also going to be... It's a Cresselia Giratina meta. You definitely are going to want to have that Dark Pulse for those two Pokemon. Even in the 2500s, regular Ultra League isn't as popular, I get it, but having a little trouble finding this next match, but we do end up getting Yosuke 01, 07, 39, 39, and Articuno comes into Giratina. We're ecstatic about this. So in this matchup, we're just gonna take this charge move. Like, there's no reason for us to ever shield here. We take a Shadow Ball, that's fine. We're gonna get that Icy Wind off. It's gonna go shielded. He switches into Eska. We switch into our Mew. So what we're trying to do is get a ton of energy. Like, we're gonna load up. We're gonna, maybe even. Oh, he baits us with Drill Run. And he gets off another Drill Run first. Like, that's just rude. But it's okay, though. We're going to double shield our Mew here, and we're going to throw the Dark Pulse. We hit an excellent, and we're going to farm this thing down all the way. 2, 3, 4. We are going to be able to hit the Dark Pulse into this Giratina. It gets shielded, and we beat him to the next charge move, so that's going to be another Dark Pulse going in. And I believe he switched out because you can't tell how much damage it did. I tried to swap into Articuno there, but it's okay. I didn't get it off, and that's okay. Surf comes in. It's going to take care of the Mew. Yeah, Registeel's going to come in. He's going to quit. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. But yeah, we're just going to jump right into the next one. As you do when you're on a hot streak. Felt really good playing these battles. Sometimes it just needed to play off stream, but I'm glad that I did. Because now... Are you kidding me? Because now... I don't know how long that was gone, but I'm not recording again, so we're going to keep it. Sorry about the missing visual, but it should be fine. But yeah, Articuno is going to come in, Cresselia. Just going to quick switch to the Mew here. He ends up staying, which I'm okay with, personally. Moonblast. Okay, he switches to the Giratina. We didn't take a debuff, so I'm okay with this. We can get off 2 Dark Pulses prior to him getting off a charge move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam, getting that Dark Pulse off on a CMP tie. It should be a Shadow Sneak coming in from his end. And yeah, CMP tie should be a Shadow Sneak. And that should take out the Mew. So what we're going to do is we're going to farm down with the Articuno. I can't remember what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Dragon Claw. We end up farming him down like pretty much all the way. But we do take quite a bit of damage from it. Yeah, we're going to Icy Wind whatever comes in. And then switch to Registeel. It's that Cresselia. So Cresselia is going to just I don't really understand what's going on here. He ends up staying in. Flash Cannon coming through. We're just trying to save our shields. And he's staying in, so at this point I'm very confused. But yeah, I think he does end up quitting out. Yeah. GG's. Yeah, sometimes the team comps just don't work. If you run into a team comp you can't win, don't take it as you can quit out. It's not a bad thing. Alright, so we lead into an Articuno here. And we typically just Ancient Power here in this situation. So we're going to throw the Ancient Power. Our Articuno always loses CMP, man. I don't think I've won CMP with my Articuno ever. I guess it must be good or something. I don't know. But yeah. I'm going to hit the Ancient Power, and we're going to switch to Mew. Because the matchup we would really prefer for Articuno is actually Registeel in the back. Because, what is the Articuno going to do to Registeel? He comes in with Snorlax. We are debuffed, so that's kind of sad. But we do still hit the Focus Blast. And it does a ton of damage there. I'm going to let this charge move go through. We're hoping that we can still get to that Dark Pulse, but it just ain't going to happen, Chief. Articuno is going to come in. We're going to let this go. Icy Wind coming off. We're going to end up getting this Snorlax down pretty low. He's shown Articuno in the back. He has Eska in the back, so there's not much we can do here. So that's going to be a GG's by that trainer. But yeah, I think we showed 10 battles there. I sped them up a little bit, and I think that's appropriate for a video of this size. But yeah, I enjoyed these battles. I think Mew is one of the best Pokemon in Ultra League. I think it's one of the best Pokemon in Great League. I think it has an argument in some form in Master League as well. If y'all enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I know it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, so if y'all comment, if you've used to watch the old videos, and yeah, just glad to actually post on my YouTube again. I'm live pretty much every day on Twitch aside from today. And I plan on posting more content here on YouTube, as I can always just take my sets off for. I'm not my sets, but my. I can not stream my sets one day and make 2 or 3 videos out of that. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. This is a fun team to run. If you have a Mew in Ultra League and you have Articuno and Registeel, give it a try. Tweet at me on Twitter. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. It's been Arrow. GG's.